So, what's the plan? So, I was thinking, yo guys, it's been a long stream. Yeah, I got a logout macro now, so I can just log out. I should have had a logout macro to begin with, to be honest. Like, look how much quicker it is. It's just the pausing works everywhere else, so you get used to it. Disabling pausing means that you should never pause though. You should only ever log out, because when you do need to log out and you can't log out, then yeah, it's just the P1 logout macro. If you pause and then it doesn't, imagine if your logout macro just disabled itself during a boss fight. It's like kind of the same vibe. It's like, huh? Oh, fuck, right. Ah, shit, fuck. Oh. It's better to just use the thing that always works. There's like, dude, seriously, there's no reason not to just use the logout macro. It's just so much better. So, you know, I'm playing the video game. You know, I'm in the middle of, oh, I'm about to die. Oh, log out. And when I log back in, you can see I'll be exactly where I logged out, but the game will be paused. So I can just safely now. I'm not gonna put a portal outside because I want to see what happens if you don't put a portal outside first. Because I'm not used to portaling anyway. I just want to see. Yeah, I'm gonna fight the boss to 50%, then log. If you can actually re-enter the fight, I was told the boss ends. That's kind of insane, actually. Dude, are you telling me like you can log out 6 times? Wait, I thought this was one portal, one try. Man, I could not die to this boss in difficulty 0. Like... Alright, so I'm about to die! Oh my god! Oh my god! I log out, I log back in. Oh my god, I was about to die, guys. I log back in, same life, same everything, go back in. And, well, I can go back into the... So the fight resets though, right? The fight doesn't even... No, it does, right? It doesn't reset! What do you mean it doesn't reset? What do you mean it doesn't reset? What do you mean? I was lied to so hard! I was lied to! I didn't even... Dude! I thought it was one portal! Well, now that I know... Man... Thank you for content. Fucking Toad. What did you? You're welcome, Toad. You got your content. Yo, install a logout macro right now. Install a logout macro today. Install a logout macro right now. Sometimes you learn the hard way. Okay, I was lied to. I was told you have one attempt or at least the boss resets. Neither of these are true. You get 6 portals, the boss does not reset. There's not actually a patch though, right? Oh, there is. Fixed a bug where CI would incorrectly count you as being on low life. Hey, so far my prediction was true. They came back from vacation and they're doing bug fixes. All right, well anyway, chat, ultimately we have gained knowledge. Logout macro is back in action, baby. It works the exact same way it does in POE 1. On boss fights. So we are logout macro Andes. We are fucking logging out at the instantaneous sign of danger. Like the moment there's anything even remotely dangerous, I'm gonna log out. The moment we are back the logout core. Hey. Now chat, obviously I have died. I'm gonna try my best to not be sad about losing all my cool shit. And we're just gonna go again. And we're gonna play the bonk. Now just tell me, is this shit fun? Like, am I gonna have fun at least? The start of a new journey. I'm just gonna not like worry too much about it. I'm just gonna power on. I do wanna at least play all— Oh my god! Oh my god, was there like a mob on the screen? Oh my god, chat. Oh my god, I thought I saw a mob, chat. Now, this is my first time trying Monk, so Obviously, we're going in raw dog. Okay, raw dog natty. Monk feels so much better to play, it's insane. Now, my first hardcore SSF character was a warrior, where I used Mace Strike, Perfect Strike, and Bone Shatter. I'm very curious how the monk feels. I'm very curious. Ramping. I mean, so far it feels exactly like every single, like, melee character. So, do you actually level with bows? Because melee is shit even on a monk. Bow of Flammable Spark. Wow. How could every single melee ability at level 1 be so shit? Are you gonna Twink level? Goddamn right we're gonna Twink level. Goddamn right we are. There are level 1 boots with MS. Luminous Pace. Wait, Luminous Pace is kind of nice, right? It actually pairs pretty well with my Ghost Wraith. Do I have any gloves? I don't think so. You should get the OP crossbow. Alright, so you think I should do crossbow, huh? Attacks chain an additional time, but then I have to deal with reload, right? I think we can just play literally with this. With auto attack. Scatter shot. Martial tempo is the other thing you should take. That makes sense. Alright. Is it at least really strong though? I guess I'll find out. Okay, well, I mean, I do have a lot of damage. We baited him into playing crossbow. Well, it's just until I get to, what did you say, level 14? That's what you said, chat? So what's the plan? Well, obviously, I loved my Poison Concoction character. I loved it. It was an amazing build. I would truly recommend that to anyone. It was really, 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 really good build. But the gear I had would take weeks to replace. Yeah, what can I say? I got pretty lucky with some slots. I farmed a lot. I put a lot of effort into that build. I don't really feel like rebuilding it. Because you can't really, like, craft gear. So you have to just farm gear. And that just takes time. Like, there's no cheat code to that. You just have to play the game a lot, right? So instead of trying to rebuild my old character, which was, again, take weeks and a lot of effort and all that, I'm just gonna try something new instead. So we're gonna play, we're gonna try Monk. Alright, what about, I think this amulet is Giga, by the way. What role, what anoint should I put on this bad boy? Does anyone know any good leveling anoints, by chance? Acceleration is absolutely cracked. Fear, Envy, Disgust. The only problem is Disgust is quite expensive. Where's Blur? Blur is also pretty good. Paranoia, Disgust, Envy. This one's pretty cheap. I could do that. Adrenaline. Adrenaline is also a bit too expensive. I need a Fear for that. I think it's Blur, right? Do Blur then? Paranoia, Disgust, and Ire. That Dex is going to scale with my pillar as well. So I think it's going to be really good. I just like, I held down left click and it died though. In like 5 seconds. I mean, I don't know if I'd want to play this without Twink gear, but I'm only playing this because I have, this bow that just chains and does giga damage. If I was in Solo Self-Found, Hardcore, and Path of Exile 1, and I know, but just hear me out. If I was playing SSF Hardcore and POE 1, and I died, I would lose a bunch of gear, and some of that gear would be hard to replace, but I would be able to get a character going with my stash. Like, I would be able to, like, essence craft gear, I'd have access to bases to craft on, I could spend, like, a tremendous amount of, like, I could spend divines, meta crafting, and I could make a character with, like, my stash. But you can't really do that in PoE 2, because you can't really, like, craft. So you just have to have gear saved, basically. And if you don't have the gear saved for, like, the build that you want to play, you can't, like, force it, you know what I mean? Like, you can't force generate gear, I guess is what I'm saying. That's not really a thing in PoE 2. I guess at most you have access to gold and gambling. I guess that's the only... I mean, that's it, basically, as far as I can tell. And gold's very weak. It's not nothing, don't get me wrong, but it's not strong enough. My point is that, like, that's the best way to get items, is to drop them. Which basically means you have to just play the game for, like 2 weeks. You make it sound like a bad thing? I think it is a bad thing. I don't want to play the game for 2 weeks straight to get, like, a pair of gloves. I want to, like, say, okay, I want a pair of gloves. What do I have access to in my stash? Like, I want a way of converging my resources onto an item. I want crafting, basically. I miss it. I miss it a lot. If I wanted to craft just the gloves, let's pretend this is the only item I care about in POE 2. Doesn't matter. Like, I can't force spawn gloves. I can't get gloves. It's gonna take me the exact amount of time to get the gloves as it's gonna take to get the belt, the boots, the rings. Well, you get the idea. Like, I can't just target specifically one item. Expedition, sadly, is just too shit. It just is. It's not very good. I haven't had anything from Expedition, sadly. And I have farmed a lot of Expedition. I have all my passives. I've done all the bosses. Done, you know, a bunch of logbooks, obviously, to get those bosses. Expedition is just too shit. Right? And gambling is not supposed to be like... Gambling is not like some endgame giga crafting system. Let's say I wanted to play a summoner, right? I've got, what, 300 hours maybe in Path of Exile 2 SSF Hardcore at this point? I should be able to take the resources I've farmed, right? I should be able to take my Divines, my Exalts, my Annuls, my Regals, etc. and turn that into like a character. You can't. You cannot. You basically have to start from scratch, because the only realistic way to do it is to pick up and look for the gear on the floor. The floor is endgame. I can tell you now, as an SSF hardcore character, as SSF hardcore player, all my upgrades came from the floor. Oh yeah, you do have a point. You have to save gear for everything. Yeah, but like for everything? I mean, what if I told you, turns out light radius is the best stat in the game for this build, and it's mandatory? Like, do you really just save every single item ever? You never ever vendor anything? That's not possible. Like, I don't have a good minion item because I haven't like been specifically targeting it. I think if I've been playing Path of Exile 2 for like 500 hours, I have a completely decked out stash. I have like 100 Divines, 700 Exalts, 2000 Regals. I have all this stash. I should be able to use some of that to make some gear. But the game just doesn't work that way. It just doesn't work that way, does it? Now, is that a problem? To some people, absolutely not. They want to essentially they want to jump into the character essentially semi-fresh at that point. They're gonna have some leveling gear, but if you want to get like endgame gear, they're just gonna have to play the game normally and progress that character from scratch effectively. My last character, would you say, was pretty geared, right? It was pretty good for hardcore. I did not have ES gloves until I was level 93, I think. I just didn't find a good pair. And there's nothing I could do to force it, really. Like, I just had to keep playing the game. Like, I could not get it. Alright. There we go, boys. Alright. Now, how play game? How do this? So, I could just do, this pillar with flat... Wait, would you do flat lightning? Isn't that gonna make it hard to do cold damage, though? Do cold? Yeah, surely I do cold, right? 16. Yeah, it's not that bad. Okay, I'm committing. Okay. Alright, you're gonna have to do me a bit of a W here, game. Wow. It's all about flat damage. Yeah. I'll have to replace my rings and gloves, probably.
Open the cage! Release the beast! Give me what you promised! I think... Men fell as requiem on high.
Where's me labby lab? Oh my god, everything is unlocked. Also, rip my old relics, boy. They're all deleted. Alright, now I cannot respec, so I have an important decision to make. Crayola Monk has one advantage. It has the ability to run, where is it? Chayola's Gift. So this allows me to cap my chaos resistance. I don't care about instant mana leech at all. Chaos res is good. Into the breach is why you go chunk in the first place, honestly. And then your only other valid option then is reality rending, which I think was 20% damage. But it is chaos damage. Then Invoker, on the other hand, lead me through grace. This gives you a ton of spirit, which allows you to run things like Wind Dancer, Ghost Dance, Crit Ignore Res. My only problem with this is pen is so plentiful, even on this build, that I don't have consistent crit, that I think this is kind of a bit of a meme. I don't like this, personally. Is there like a thing that I could do to run Lead Me Through Grace early? You think? You should play Meditate for now. What's the Meditate tech with Weapon Swap? You just get a bunch of ES recharge rate whenever you press it? Is that the idea? Let me just try it. I just want to see what happens when I press it.
The student becomes the master.
Bro, it goes up pretty quick.
I cannot.
Oh, but it has a cooldown. I see. Yeah, this skill is so much better, by the way. Oh my god. Yeah! Guys, I just don't think I like Ice Strike. I mean, look at this, boys. Wait till you get more AoE. Yeah, I have like no AoE scaling, right? How much AoE do I get? Actually, I have, what, 20 AoE already. Yo, Pillar's kind of cool. Maybe I'll like it more later, but right now, Ice Strike felt like a warrior. It's like, I don't want to fucking auto attack, bro. I want a skill that does like cool shit. So I just go strength for now, I think. Strength, strength, strength. Wait, I have a pretty good jewel I can put into. Alright. What's the Giga Jewel for my build? Rage on hit. Wait. Rage on melee hit, melee damage. Does it only spawn on this jewel? Like it has to be a ruby? It does. Elemental damage, rage on hit, rage when hit. Is that not kind of like... Just run that, right? God, attack speed matters so much. Oh shit. Well, let me go now, boys. I don't understand how divines are the price they are. They became the trading currency. Basically, there was lots and lots and lots of exalts and not that many divines. And so exalts just became hard to like trade for. Like people just, I guess inflation, I suppose? I don't know. I like ailment threshold more though, overall. I took ailment threshold on my other character. Fuck, I'm just taking ailment. I'm an ailment enjoyer, boys. Did I just pick my build? Yeah, Monk definitely... I've never played a build that so quickly maxed its buttons. Okay, yeah, I mean, charge is kind of broken with Bell. Is that the idea? So just this combo is just kind of OP. You should try Ice Strike with it. Alright, do you think I should be Ice Strike gamer now? So Martial, Tempo, Primal Armament, and Conk Effect. And I need to level that bad boy up as well. Wait, so you can't get power charges while bossing though, right? Okay. Okay. It's very good with the man. But there must be a way to get bosses, right? Oh, the bell freezes. Okay. Thank fuck. It's like, because it's very noticeable. Holy shit. I mean, the build's so much better with it. It's like... It feels dog shit until you press this button. Alright, what was I gonna do? I think I wanna try Trial Master. You think I can do my Trial Master?
Exile, you're a genius.
Where's the Soul Cause? I'm so confused. Are you a Soul Core? Dude, this one? Am I supposed to click that now? I don't even know. I don't know. Am I supposed to click that? Oh, I just crashed. I'm pretty sure I just failed the ultimatum too, right? Like, it automatically you can't go back in, right? Alright, guys. Alright. Well, chat.
One more new toy.
I cannot be fucked. I will see you guys tomorrow, chat. I hate Ultimatum. I will see you guys. Bye bye. We died? No, we didn't die, but I fucking hate Ultimatum.